Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. If I sound a little tired, I apologize for that. It was up late last night, so my voice is a little groggy. You can probably hear it right there, trying to get louder. It's a little groggy, a little mucusy, sort of the deal. So, late into last night, I want to say around anywhere from 11 p.m. my time till about 1 a.m. Within that time frame, Cyberstep posted on the Onigiri PS4 website that a patch is on the way for all of the Lancelot update bugs. This includes especially reward up. It's mostly reward up that we care about. Well, in my perspective, it's mostly reward up that I care about. From what I've noticed, there aren't many other bugs aside from players reportedly being stuck in the Festival Plaza. Now here's what I don't understand. Here's what I don't get is I was in the plaza myself. So like when I logged off, when Eva logged off, when a lot of people that I knew, I saw a lot of people trading in a lot of their stuff in the Festival Plaza. When they logged off, they were logged off there. So apparently there are people that are stuck there and they can't leave. Now I don't understand this because I was there and I'm here. Like I left all the time. Like it wasn't all the time, but it was just all these people just were there and now they're here. So I don't know what happened that prevents people from leaving. Because I was there and I talked to the Kijimuna and I left. Now, yeah, we DC all the time. Now that's a problem. That's a good thing to bring up. Is that I can't go to Onigashima without DCing, and that's because there's like 80 people there. That's why there's 80 people. Like, it's because 80 people are talking to Lancelot, and that's why we're all DCing. It's because there's more people actually talking to Lancelot than they did Oda. Because when Oda came around, we talked to her for like a minute, and we went to go do bugs, because no one cared. Exactly. So, Elohim, that's my question, is have they tried a crystal? Because a crystal should work. Regardless of if, for whatever reason, the NPC is broken or I don't know what it is, because that's what I did. I talked to the Pink Kijimuna to leave. So, now, obviously, yeah, have they tried a crystal? Because a crystal should work. A crystal should get anyone out of any situation unless they're perpetually stuck in a dungeon and they can't leave it, but usually shutting off your game puts you outside the dungeon. So, if I were Cyberstep, that might be the easiest fix. And I was thinking about this too, is just if people don't have prayer crystals, because in that area Moroku doesn't actually sell you anything, to my knowledge, because you can talk to Moroku, but it doesn't have bargains, you can't sell you anything, this and that. So if you're there, and for whatever reason the portal's broken, you can't leave, or you don't know that you talked to the Kijimuna to leave, I don't know, because that's what I did to leave, so... But if that's the case, then Cyberstep, an easy fix would be to just give people 99 fucking, what are these called? Crystals? What are they called? Like, I really don't know what they're called. They're prayer crystals, not prayer crystals, or something else. Star fragments, that's what they're called. If they just give everyone, like, 99 star fragments that can't be thrown away in present box, like I'm just saying, like, how can someone mess this up? But if they just gave everyone like star fragments in their present box, then everyone would be able to leave and everything would be good. However, for those that are still there, for those who are still in the Festival Plaza, you have access to do bugs until you leave. If you didn't get all your stuff, you could literally, well, on one hand you'd be wasting your Lancelot update, getting your spirit incenses and stuff. But if you're still at the Festival Plaza, you can still trade in all your stuff and you can still run bugs if you so desire. But there'd be no one else there. Like, it'd be boring. I thought about it, it's like, well, maybe if I missed out trading in stuff, then it'd have a value. But if I'm, you know, aside from that, you should just leave because no one else is there to run bugs with you, and bugs by yourself is hell. Wow. A lot of people are just here. They're all just blocking. This is great. So yeah, people were stuck in Festival Plaza. I don't know. They put out a little update post thing. In it, they said, well, we can't do anything right away for the people that are stuck in this area. So, okay, you can't block the camera. I'm already hiding in bushes as it is. People here. So I'm going to read you guys what they said for this update, this patch that's on the works. So it was just like yesterday. I can't remember when this was posted, like I said. It was late at night. It said, players. And then they had I got pause for their yawn and all this stuff. But they said, this is the Lancelot update bugs. So players, we deeply apologize for the inconvenience, but several bugs in the latest update have been discovered, which we are currently working on a patch right now. So these bugs are two. Several players are stuck in the festival grounds. The field was supposed to have been removed, and we are working on getting it fixed. For right now, there is no way to transport your characters to another field, so if you are stuck here, you will need to wait until we perform emergency maintenance until you're able to go to other fields again. And currently, the daily reward up dungeons are not working properly. We are repairing them right now and will update players when we have a fix. We are aiming to put the server into emergency maintenance ASAP once we find a solution to these issues. We thank you for your patience and continued support. So that's my phone going off because it always goes off. Can't have a stream without phone going off. So yeah, so I'm watching your stream. Got the idea to teabag? Okay, well, that's kind of cool. So yeah, like I kind of want to just like message Cyberset and be like, hey, just give everyone crystals in their present box and they could leave. Like, give everyone like some, because some people might be stuck there. Like, I don't know the situation. I wasn't stuck there, and you know, if they just gave everyone star fragments, they could probably leave. That's my solution to that. But as for reward up, hopefully that gets fixed today. Because a lot of people that really want Lancelot weapons, like I could, if they gave me a reward up today, I'd have my Lancelot weapon this weekend. Like no joke, no joke. I'd have the water one, the one I want. So, so how does reward up actually affect Lancelot? Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't. With reward up, Thursday is reward up, Abyss and Glaciers Day. So, and I think something else. I didn't really look. But I'm going to go over there, and because, you know, I'm just going to go over there. But the dungeons are still broken. So yesterday we showed it that if you tried to talk to any of the reward ups, it would take you back. Since Lancelot, let's reward up. So, like, Lancelot weapons, the final form of the Lancelot weapon, that's what I'm saving up for. Like, I can already buy my last recipe. So, like the final forms, the Reverence 3 and the Supreme, require you to have 3 Hellhorns. Found 3 Hellhorns, wow. So you need to have 3 Hellhorns for it. And without reward up, like, Hellhorn is a fairy tale. I've only heard of, like, a handful of people getting them throughout the course of Glaciers coming to the game. Like, and that was like some 300% fever bullshit. Like, that was some crazy ass farming. So, and some people just get it in rewards. It just happens. But it's an impossible. It's like a worse than a seal because it's a warding. Like, if Palace of Rain was a warding, this would be horrible. But with reward up, supposedly Hellhorns are becoming much easier to get, because without them you can't get the Lancelot weapons. It's like whatever. So basically, today's Thursday, so if you talk to Shifuri, I'm cashing in my Xmas carry. But my farming team, well, we'll see. Anyway, so if I click on the daily dungeons on Thursday, you have access to, you know, daily for Miracle Stones, Abyss reward up, Glaciers reward up, and Nightshade reward up. A lot of really important things. Like, this is where you get your fuse recipes. If you want to get some fuse recipes, reward up Nyarlathotep should help. Glaciers is for the Hellhorn, and Abyss is for, you know, Tease Eternal Night and all that good stuff. All those goodies and recipes. So, without reward up, like, I'll click on it in a second. I'll show you it doesn't work. But you need 3 Hellhorns. Like, if we could do this, I would restore all day until I got 3 or 6 Hellhorns. Like, I don't care. And I would have my big weapon this weekend. But because it hasn't been fixed yet, hopefully it gets fixed today, because fuck, I'm going in. We can't make Lancelot weapons. So I am repeating myself, saying that over and over because it's really all there really is to talk about. But yeah, so that is those are some problems going around. So I'm going to click on Galati's reward up here. As you wish, Master, be careful. An error has occurred. We know how that works. So you can't get fuse recipes from reward up. Okay, well, apparently I can't get fuse recipes from reward up. I don't really know. I haven't gone into a reward up dungeon ever because they're broken. But that's besides the point. So yeah, they're still broken. You know, it's the easiest way to go to titles character select is talk to reward up. It doesn't take your energy, so there's nothing to worry about. Because after you actually click on it, it would bring up a list of like, well, do you want to do reward up normal, hard, or hell? So depending on the dungeon. Furthermore, apparently, yeah, we got new loading screens. Okay, so this loading screen takes forever. I don't know why I did this, but I had to show that it doesn't work. There's also another glitch or bug. Oh yeah, you can't go in. You're all gonna get the same error, but your game is still where it was because it wasn't like a full crash. So you can tell because your what is this? Your chat cache is still available, still viewable. So another thing that's in here, and this comes to me from my friend Narao. He says that for whatever reason, if you go to the Tiamats, you have Blitz Tiamat and Hail Tiamat. Now you click on Blitz Tiamat, and you get, this is the normal Blitz Tiamat. Like, this is the one here where you want to farm your Radiant Spines. This is what you do. You do normal hell. However, this is the easy Tiamat version. So if we hit cancel, right, we leave, we go back in. If anyone has ever tried Tiamat before, you'll know that there is Hail Tiamat, and then there's Blitz Tiamat. And there's supposed to be Blitz Tiamat hard and Blitz Tiamat easy. Like there's easy then hard. However, the hard one is just absent as of right now. Yeah, cache is performing cache. It's fine. It doesn't matter. So long as people understand what I'm saying, it's fine. Lancelot dungeons are like all in Kikaigahara. If you do the quest for it, you'll get all the stuff there. Man, it's fine. Like, as long as people understand it, it's okay. That's what we learn in English majors. You learn not to be a grammar Nazi. And as long as your people's point is put across, it makes sense. Then you leave it alone. But, yeah, so Blitz Tiamat, hard version, or hell version, whatever you want to call it, the one that actually gives you the weapon recipes, like the high tier ones, is currently unavailable and missing from the game. So that is another problem. So my friend Narao told us about that. He's like, oh, we can't get Radiant Spines. I'm like, we're like, well, Suzaku just got one from the normal version, so that's a thing. Yeah, you can do the level 81, yeah. But if you want the really high tier stuff for Lancelot, you have to do the ones with the dash, whatever you want to call that. I'd call it exclamation dungeons. But you have to do those at least on normal or hard to get the other half of the drops. And I have been doing all of them, so I know where all the drops are now. So expect a video, a short little guide on like where to get everything for Lancelot and all that stuff. So if that's everyone's concern, which I'm seeing it from the comments, expect that soon enough. Wand and Staff do have to worry about that stuff. Yeah. You do, because the Divine Spirit Incense, like, when you should grab that now. Like, if you are one of the 4 classes that does not have Lancelot support as of right now, so Wand, Staff, Axe, and Bow, I urge you guys to still farm this stuff in order to get your things. Yeah, for Reverence you need the first 3. You need like 7, there's like 7 recipes. You need to make 5 weapons. You need to make 1 weapon and upgrade it like 5 times before you can turn it into one of the 2 final forms. But if you are one of the 4 classes that does not currently have a Lancelot weapon, I'd still encourage you to farm it now while there are people still doing it. Like, I know like when it comes back, people that are those classes will do it. But I still think it's a good idea to get your stuff now. Because then once the recipes come out, you can just have all the stuff in your inventory, buy it all. Like when the Lancelot returns, she's going to have all the other weapons. So you'd still all have the same drops, because I doubt the drops would change. And you could just instantly just buy every recipe, and you'd have all your incenses. You could buy more incenses if you want to make more weapons. And because Divine Spirit Incense is insane, it's important. If anything, just buy that. Don't worry about anything else. Just buy all those if you want, and you'll be fine. So I urge people that don't have access to this stuff now to farm it anyway. And some people say, well, whatever, I'll do it later. It's really up to you. But I think that the majority of players in the game are going to be Sword, Odachi. Well, not Odachi, but the majority of players in the game are Sword. There's a small majority of people who are Twin and Spear, and like even smaller Odachi. So, yeah, Sword is one of the recipes. I don't really do sub for sub 12 pi, so sorry about that. I don't do that stuff. You're fine to subscribe to me if you want, but I don't do that. Anyway, so what is just quickly on that topic? What is the most played class? The most played class is Sword. So like all the Sword people are farming stuff. I know some Axe players, like my friend Lyra, is like, well, I might as well farm it. I like Sword. I can play Sword. When Knowledge Magic comes out, I can play Sword. So he's like, well, I might make this. I might make the Sword. You know, you never know. It really comes down to preference. It's like, and I'll tell you right now, the 125 Dark Fire weapon is better than a Nadir, and it's way easier to farm than Nadir. But the name is it the Prince Blade? I'm not sure. I could look at it, but I don't really know off the top of my head. Like, Spear isn't really a minority class anymore. Like, at the beginning of the game, Spear was very popular. Very, very popular because of literature support, and it was just easy to farm. And now, you know, now a lot of people can just get Spears and just go in. So you should make Nadir? Well, that's really a choice. If you want to make Nadir, go make Nadir. It's like 80 artisans. It's really up to you. But if you don't want to go down that path, because it is a long path, Lancelot weapons are stronger than Nadir. The Supreme weapon it eclipses Nadir in many ways. Nadir has more dark, it has more skill force. Well, maybe. It has a lot of skill force. But, you know, the Supreme is arguably better or just as good because the Supreme has a double damage modifier attached to it. Even though it's just 10%, it's something Nadir doesn't have. Nadir does come with an awesome long-range Ogi, and it has extra bonus damage, and it lowers your health. Like, Nadir's an awesome weapon, you know. But there's Rose with the base form of the weapon. That's cool. So, just to look at Lancelot again, just because you guys are asking questions. So, it is the Prince Blade, yes. Yeah, it's the Prince. So, the Sword is the Prince. You know, you just farm all this stuff. The recipes are the same for all classes. So, you know, if you look at the Sword recipe, the first recipe for Sword is the same as Spear. It's all the same stuff. Yeah, it does give 70 flat skill force. It's awesome. It is really awesome. So, yeah, it's the Prince. So, there's Sword, Odachi, Twin with the Bellum. Yeah, that buff's amazing. It's really cool. If you look it up on the wiki, it's an amazing weapon. It's an awesome weapon. And then you have the Spear at the bottom here. But the most important thing, even if you're not one of those 4 classes, you should get some of these Divine Spirit Incenses. Farm those now while people are farming, so it's less tedious later. Like, these things aren't that bad to make. Like, the hardest thing is literally Mysterious Component, and I farmed that, like, all day yesterday. And I almost have enough. Like, it's not bad. Yeah, you guys got it. Lancelot is totally awesome. So, there's, like, 6 drops. I will have a little video, you know, showing where to get each drops and what's the best way to farm it. And I'm going to tell you right now that Hell doesn't really matter. Like, the Hell versions on 150, the ones I tried to do in the stream the other day, and I just got destroyed by that boss, you don't need to run Hell. Me, Lyra, and Narao did Hell in Daiku Cave, which is really fun. It's like the easiest one. You fight this Death Scythe guy, and it's pretty easy with Valkyrie. We did do Hell of it, but you don't need to. Like, the rewards at the end suck, Like the rewards for the hell dungeon is just like 2 or 3 mill chests. It doesn't give you a bunch of rewards. You don't have to worry about that. So that's been figured out. You heard Axe and other classes go to other dungeons than these? I'm not sure. I don't know why they'd need to. But if that's the truth, then that's the truth. I don't really know much about the Redux event for Lancelot, so I don't really know. But what I do know is that you can get your Divine Spirit Incenses now, regardless of your class, and you'll have them for your supreme weapons. You could have one, you could have a dark one, you could have a fire one, you could have a fire dark one. These things are so powerful, you might as well stock up on incenses. Hell, I honestly want a staff, tell you the truth. Like, I want to make one of the two. I don't know, a staff or like a water staff or a fire staff. I might even make both. I don't know. Like, it'd be so good for like Rain Sublime and Bubble Strike and all that good stuff. Not Bubble Strike, but Chase Blister. It'd be awesome. Way better than a Rhyme for the water staff build. So I might even just want a staff because I need a new staff. And that 10% attack boost would make it an amazing staff for self-buffing and stuff. So that I still have to see about. But yeah, like, even if your class isn't here, I highly recommend just farming these incenses if you want. Yeah. They do Hodori, Huseri, and so they do the shrines? Interesting. Do you know if it's the same drops or if it's different stuff? Because if it's the same drops, then they can farm that stuff now. If it's not, then just farm the Divine Incenses now. Because they'll take these components, these stuff. Materials. The word's right there, I didn't say it. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool. What was it? You asked me to do sleet? No, I can't do sleet because all my energy has to go to Lancelot. Like, I literally, if reward up comes today, I'm doing Glaciers nonstop, and then I'm like getting this weapon this weekend. Like, it's so easy in my perspective. Like, it's easy so long as you have a Spirit Seal and 3 Hell Horns. Like, it's easy. That's just how I see it. I don't know, but if it's different place, I guess different drops? Yeah, like, we don't know. It might just be the same drops but a different dungeon, but like, I don't know. Is there any difference between normal and hard? Page 3. Yeah, normal gives you shit drops. Like, and I want to get into that in the guide as well. But on normal, like, you think it's like, oh, well, normal takes 5 energy, so I could do 2 normals and it'd be better than 1 hard or hell, right? And it's like, no, it's not the case. Like, well, okay, that's where it gets tricky, all right? So the drop rate on hard and hell, that's all that's better. Like, when we did the hell version, everything drops like everything. It doesn't drop more or less, it's just consistent. If you run hell, it's just consistent drops. And if you can beat all the mobs on hell, go for it. It's just consistent drops. But the boss on hell is, like, for at least Abu Forest, it's asinine, it's evil, and I hate it. And then I haven't even done the wall at hell yet, like the 2 walls. Haven't tried them at all. Haven't tried them. You'd need a lot of rain, I would assume, to do it, but I haven't tried them. I have done the Reaper, and the Reaper doesn't drop. He drops like 1 more blue drop than you need to. Yeah. Like, if you're capable of doing the hell mobs, do the hell mobs and skip the boss. You could do it a lot faster if you want, but in my opinion, hard is just better. Now, here's the real kicker. So, if it's only the drop rate that's harder. Now, here's this compromise that you can see Cyberstep doing. It's like, okay, so it's 5 energy to run a version of the dungeon that drops less stuff. So therefore, if you run normal of the hardest difficulty on drop boost, therefore you get double your energy and all the drops. So if you wanted to do an hour, and I want to test this, an hour of normal, on a boost, you would... I need to do the comparison. I haven't done it yet. This is all just a theory, but I want to see what happens if you know, I did I ran hard for an hour and compared the drops to normal on boost for an hour and see how they stack up. And then it comes down to, well, do you want to pay a little extra to have double your energy? And honestly, it's probably really good. You did wait. So you did normal on a boost? But that's what I want to see. I want to see it firsthand. Like, I'm going to try it myself, you know. So I don't know when, but I probably will. Apparently all this guy does is give you a lucky box. And like they drop their stuff on normal all the time, like the normal hell stuff, so it's pretty great. Pretty great stuff. Another thing I wanted to mention is there's a new thing added to rewards. So in the past, like every time you get rewards, like before we used to have like an unlimited reward pool, and then not reward pool, but present box. And then after so you said on 200% you got 2 to 3 drops each mob? Okay. I mean, yeah, that's kind of good. I'd have to actually like see a whole tally though. But yeah, like it's good that people are thinking of it because it is double your energy if you think about it. 5 energy a run, a boost might be worth it. You did a 300 on normal? You're crazy, man. Wow. I guess they do give you a 300 to use. So, okay, so Daniel asked, so buy all the recipes first? In my opinion, what is that? Oh, that's a night sky. Okay, so there's really 2 or 3 perspectives you can have on this. So, and I'm sorry I was talking about the boxes, the present box for a second, but I'm going to answer Daniel's question here. So for me, I have 3 perspectives on Lancelot. Yeah, the boss drops they're pretty consistent. They're always really good stuff. But for my 3 perspectives on Lancelot is 3 things. 1, the Divine Spirit Incense only lasts for 30 days, but the other recipes will remain. So in that regard, you should just get all the incenses and then just build the stuff later. Like, and that perspective should be taken if you are not 125. Okay? So if you are not 125, you should just get the incenses first, because the recipes will always be there. Okay? Because if you can't use the weapon right away, there's no point in having it right away. So if you're not 125 and you can't equip the weapon, you should just get the incenses first. But if you are 125 or even 110, you know, if you want to if you want to use the 110 version, like if you want to do it, go for it. Sorry, my voice is cracking. Like that's still an option. Like if you're, you know, I wouldn't honestly invest that much into the 110 weapon or the 110 version or whatever versions there are. I wouldn't invest that much into Reverence 2 as opposed to Reverence 3 or Supreme. Voice is cracking here. However, if you want the Rain Holy version, the Reverence 3 right away, you don't have to worry about the Divine Spirit Incense. Like if you want the water weapon right away, just buy all the recipes and ignore the incense for now. That's literally it. So then I'm gonna log in PV and see if the recipes are different. Okay, cool. Oh, you're gonna log in PC? Alright. So the dungeons, no, they shouldn't be leaving. In the update notes, they said that, like, just the incense leaves. Can you farm incense? Like, you can get 10 of them. It just takes a lot of drops. So, basically, like, so the first perspective is if you're not 125, just get incenses. Like, don't worry about recipes, because the recipes will be there for you later. If you know, if you're not 125, if you're not going to 125, you know, if you're 120, you say, well, fuck it, I'm going to 125, then do it. Do it. Fine. Go for it. It's great. But, you know, so the second perspective is if you want the Water Holy Weapon. If you want the Water Holy Weapon, you know, you don't have to worry about the incense because it doesn't take it. Now, yes, it's true you only need 2. Well, actually, you only need 1 incense. Tell you the truth, you only need 1 incense. But these weapons are so good, you might as well have a fire one, you might as well have a dark one. Like, you know, that really comes to the perspective of Galatia's Reward Up works, and you have seals and stuff. But, like, it's just a great weapon to have. So, and it's like, not only can it be a dark and a fire weapon, it can also be a pure pierce weapon or a pure slice weapon or a pure impact weapon, you know, whatever your weapon is. There, you could have one for like every scenario. You really could, because it's just a strong weapon. Oh man. Well, what's this guy doing? It's better than competition? Or better than completion? Yeah, it's better than completion. Oh yeah. So, and then the third option is, you know, you're 125 and you want the fire dark weapon, then you should get the incense first. So, yeah, those are the 3 perspectives. So, if you're not 125, get your incenses. If you are 125 and you want the water rain weapon, get your recipes. If you want the fire weapon and you're 125, get the incense first, then get your recipes. You know, because there are some people that don't want the water holy one, or they, you know, like some sword players would be like, well, I have an Elsin, I don't really want it, but it's really up to you. Because they don't really have a lot of rain access, like Odachi and Sword. Twin would probably want it. Twin would love it with still Sunlight Strike and Misty Massacre. Well, I wanted your help once, and you said no. Well, I was probably what's this guy going on? Well, I was busy. I love how this is going down right now. What about the other weapon? What do you mean the other weapon? Like there's the holy water, then there's the fire dark. What do you mean? So because someone said no, or because I said no, they hate me. That's really easy. Oda, yeah, because I wasn't gonna do Oda. Hi, Oni Crew. What's up, man? Probably means the other side weapons. What? What about the other weapon? Maybe. Other side's really good. Like, don't get me wrong. Other side's a great weapon. But with its random identification process, Supreme is more reliable, I want to say? I don't really know. I haven't looked too much into those weapons. Oh, so he was really mad at me because I said no to helping him with Oda, and I'm like, well, Oda is a waste when the bugs are out. Like, because you can still do Oda if you want. It's just the achievements are worthless. Like, I did Oda like twice. Like, not much at all. So yeah, so that's that whole discussion there. So, we're the Boax wand. It comes back. Okay, cool. So, Sir Bandale, did you check and see if the other recipes, did you check and see if, the other recipes take different drops, like the axe and stuff? Or are they all just the same Lancelot drops? Because if people can farm everything now, they might as well. And then when it comes out, they can just get it. But I honestly don't know. And until we get that answer, what I was saying about the present boxes is, they went from like, what am I doing? I'm making a video. You forgot to, boy. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna talk about that right now. So, present box has had a change where any presents you get are only valid for a week. So even though you can only hold up to 300 things, there's another restriction that you have a week to redeem them. So keep that in mind. So if you go on a big farming binge this weekend with Fever, hint hint, you know, make sure you guys grab your presents, because I just got these rewards like today, and I'll show you guys. Like, oh, do they show up if you grab them while it's open, or does it even stay open? So I got this one here. It's the SP ticket. I'm gonna grab that. So I'm gonna close that. Oh wow, okay, so it has to refresh. So if I click account and then character, it shows up. Cool. So you can refresh. I didn't know you could do that. So this reward, I just got it, and I have exactly 1 week to grab it, I think. Because today is the 3rd, right? Today is the 3rd of August? Probably. My computer won't turn on. So you have... I guess 6 days, 7 days, something like that. Or is it the 10th? Yeah, the 10th. It's 8th is the month. Yeah, okay. So you have 7 days. You have 7 days to get it. So you have a week to get your rewards after you get them. And this goes for like all rewards too, I think. Not just achievements. So that's something to keep in mind. Just something I noticed I wanted to add in. Yoshi seems to be more of a bitch than usual. What's she doing? Failing smelts? I haven't noticed much about her. I have noticed, like people said, like that we DC a lot now. Like I can't even stream an hour. I can't even stream an hour without like bad things happening. But yeah, there's gonna be a Fever this weekend. 75% all consoles. Saturday and Sunday. So Friday night, prepare, get your stuff together, and get in there. So Fever time is coming. I've actually made a little list for Fever. You guys should always make a little shopping list for Fever, because sometimes we forget to get Myrtle Gems and we hate ourselves. I didn't even put Myrtle Gems on my list yet, so, you know. Oh, they logged out. Okay. Alright. Oni no Dachi, 5 smelts, 90% fail. Oh, that's the worst part. I always say this. They're like, oh, I gotta make Lancelot weapon. It's like, what do you need? It's like, I need a fucking Oni no Dachi. Like, it's the worst. It's the worst feeling in the world. Ah. So, that's pretty fun. So yeah, Lancelot achievements, let's talk about those, because let's talk about everything, because why not? Lancelot achievements, they're all really easy. Like, if you want this one, because someone asked yesterday, where do I get British crystals? And I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't notice what I was picking up. But you get British crystals in Abu Forest on, like, any difficulty. Like, the first one of Abu Forest, you get your British crystals. So that's how you get this one. You just do the first Abu Forest. Can I be in your vid? Yeah, if you want to come on walk-in screen, you can go for it. If you want this one, just run Abu Forest. If you want this one, run Daiku Cave. Oh, in a party? Oh, I'm not in a party. This one is, I think, Daiku Cave. This one is the 3rd dungeon. Yeah, British bugs. This is like British bugs and mysterious component. This is like the Night Quest version of Cave of Dreams or whatever it's called, and Daiku Cave. Want to farm Daiku Cave, page 3, hard? Not right this second making a video, but I might do it later. Like, I do a little... Right now I'm trying to get the smaller drops, because I have enough of those drops to get my recipe. Like, I literally did that yesterday. But we'll see what's up. So, and then this one is Lizard Armors. Lizard Armor, if you want these ones here, the 2 SP tickets, the, well, Lord Renge is from Field Bosses, but, well, not Field Bosses, but it's also from, yeah, I know who you are, man. You're Ahmed. I see you around a lot. Lizard Armors, to get these, you gotta do Daiku Cave or Cave of Dreams. Daiku Cave actually has more lizards than Cave of Dreams, but you have to find them all anyway, so you'll get this stuff no problem. It all drops pretty consistently. And one thing I have to say about Lizard Armor is that every other one of these drops, you can hold over 100 of it on your person. So you can hold up to 999 of all the other drops. However, Lizard Armor and Lizard Scales do not. Exactly, they are limited to 99. I had to leave one on the ground. So make sure, if you're farming Lancelot stuff, that about every little session, every 50, every whatever you want to say, so every, you know, every sizable amount of Lizard Armor, make sure you go to Onigashima or Kumaso, I said it wrong, to deposit it. And the reason I'm bringing up Kumaso is because Onigiri and Onigashima are so damn populated these days with people looking at Lancelot. You like DC coming in here. It's really laggy. You blue screen if you try to do storage. So you got to do it on either channel 2 or 3 or just go to Kumaso or something. Because then you can just walk back if you want. I just know there's a lot of DCs, so you know, like look both ways for cross street sort of logic, so try to help you out. Did I roll for Lancelot? I have not rolled for Lancelot. I honestly just want like her Ogi, like I want one. But when I roll, like I put in 200 OC or 2000 OC, whatever you want to call it. I'm rolling for Tidal Wave, not Tidal Wave, but Water Dragon Sublime. I never got Tidal Wave Sublime, even though I rolled for like Ifrit, and I spent a couple money in the other unit, and I did Kieran and Oda. I never got Tidal Wave Sublime. I've never gotten any more than one Sublime for my class, ever. I have like one Spirit Blast Sublime to my name, and that's it. And honestly, I don't care that much about Lancelot. I more want Water Dragon Sublime. Like, I'm rolling for Water Dragon Sublime. And if I get a Lancelot, great. I have a Soul Edge. I'm gonna like put it on her weapon. It's gonna be cool. I don't care because it's not negative fire. I learned that the water one isn't negative fire, so I'm gonna throw it on there. But I want Tidal Wave Sublime. Like, I don't care about things like after I got the Oda accessories, like I don't care. Yeah, Tidal Wave Sublime, man. Like, it's the worst. It's the worst. Like, it's the one I wanted. Like, it's like water everywhere. It's like mauve of damage and everything. Like, I've gotten every Sublime, like almost every Sublime but my own. Like, I've only gotten one Spirit Blast too. So I don't even have a Spirit Blast to put on the thing, because I would love a Spirit Blast Sublime on it. But yeah, I'm rolling for Sublime, not Lancelot. I hope to get 1 or 2 Lancelot as I do it. But apart from that, I just want Sublime. So, like, that's my motive for that. And that'll be not right away. It'll be soon enough. I don't know. Randale, did you check the recipe? Well, Brody, do you know? Or, like, do you know if, like, the bow Lancelot weapons, like, the ones that come later. Lance OP2, Lance. Like, what Lance? Flame Lance? Ice Lance? Water Lance? Lance? That's Flames? That's Flames, I don't know. Like, do you know if, Like the Lancelot, bow, axe, staff. Oh, Lancelot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. There's so many lances. I don't know what's all the lances are OP in this game. Flame lance, ice lance, thunder lance, lance flames, Lancelot's lance. All the lances are OP. Anything that says lance is OP. But do you know if the other ones take the same drops as the ones we have now? Like, if you were a bow player, could you farm the stuff early? The bow, wand, etc. need the Gawain dungeon mat. So it's different mats? Okay. So that's worth considering, and I can't wait to talk about that then. Because I forgot about Gawain and Tristan coming, that's right. Okay. So you actually can't farm the stuff now. All you can really farm is the divine incenses, right? Like, proactively speaking, if you were one of those classes, you'd have to just farm the other stuff. If there was trading, I'd give you my tidal waves. I was rolling for the twin sword one. Man, I have 4 twin sword ones. I wish we could do that. Like, my god. Sublimes are like the biggest jerk ever. It's like a 1 in 8 chance every time you get a gold ball. Like, it sucks. I wish we could trade sublimes and scrolls. Oh, it'd be beautiful. So that's good to consider. So if you are one of those 4 classes, yeah, I know. Like, I wish we can't even trade on PS4. Isn't that funny? Like, it sucks, man. It sucks. Like, I wish it was just 1 for 1. You can't even trade sublimes in. Like, we can trade them for points. Is that what you mean? Trade them in PC, or like, I don't know. But we can trade them for points, but nothing else. But I wish we could. I wish Cyberset put up a thing. It's like, I don't care if it says pay 10 OC to trade 2 things. I don't care. Like, I want 1 for 1 sublime trading. Is that only JPs? Like, goddamn. Well, no, you wouldn't be able to trade the sublimes, no. Because once they're on a weapon, it's going to be like, oh, well, anything past, like, Ogi 3, you can't trade on a weapon. So that's interesting. So, basically, if you're one of those 8 classes who need the Gawain drops, because I didn't consider that at all. I didn't consider that Gawain and Tristan coming in would change that. If you're one of those players, I'd suggest getting your achievements. They're really easy. They can take you like 2-3 days, if that, not even. Really depends how hard you go in. So I recommend getting your stuff, getting your SPs, get your energy restores, get your, you know, all your drops and stuff. Well, yeah, I know trade is you sale in the game has minimum OC and stuff. Like, I bought a recipe on Xbox one day. When I went on Xbox, I bought the Dancing Water recipe because it was hard to get at the time. And someone had it up for 8 OC, so I bought it. But, so yeah, so when I make a Lancelot mini guide, it's gonna regrettably say that you cannot farm all your stuff now. So, but you can get the Divine Spirit incenses. It's a hard thing to say. The divs, or the, what is it? The dis? Divine Spirit, oh, the DSI, whatever. The Divine Incenses, whatever. You can farm those now, and you could have like 20 in case you ever wanted to make 20 Supreme Weapons. But I suggest that players farm it now while people are farming it, and just leave them alone until the time comes. So, that's it's kind of regrettable, because Bo never has any support until this comes from like rewarding weapons. Rewarding weapons. Oh my god. Randandestroyer channel. I can't click on that, I'll crash my game. Oh, is that a party invite? I don't even know. Who's in this? Oh yeah, Brody, our reward up is bugged. Like, it sucks. We can't click on anything reward up or the game crashes. Like, it takes us back to the title screen. It's like, error! You're gone. What else was changed? So, the Yozer Exchange Cat is now 50 for the legendary ticket. So it's now 50 instead of 75, and it's dumb because we don't get reimbursed. So is Staff and Wand gonna get Lancelot next year? I don't know if it's a year from now. We are getting updates really frequently. That's the thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know how many updates between it is, because, okay, so we have Lancelot right now. So then the next thing's gonna be, like, horses. And then after horses, it's like, it's gonna be the horse mounts, and then it's gonna be Phoenix, I think. And then she might come back? I don't really know. Like, it could be next year, I'm not really sure. Yeah, exactly. Like, we need all the old stuff, yeah. So, like, presumably we get an update every month. Because that's how it's looking. Because our next update is already planned. It's going to be on the 30th of August. So in September, we'll have a new update. So the Redux events come back in for a second time. Yeah. Like, they'll come back. But I don't know when, because we still have to get so much. We still have to do the Sasaki Kojiro event. And they might even postpone that until Christmas. Like, if September's rolling around, then they might as well, they might just hold off on an update until Christmas, so it lines up with Christmas for the Sasaki Kojiro event, because that is only 3 months from now. That's a scary thought. I don't want to think about Christmas in summer. Yeah, we don't have Kenshin either. Yeah, that's right. We don't have Usuki Kenshin. We don't have Shingen. What's his name? Shingen, Kenshin. The horses. We don't have, what's his name? The guy in the shrine. The red-haired guy. What's his name? Amanajaku. We don't have Amanajaku yet. We still gotta do Sasaki Kojiro. We still haven't got to the part where the Cosmic League goes down and all the Vanguards start coming over here. We don't have Hound Dog yet. We don't have the Satan event. We don't have Gaku yet. So there's so many events. I don't know their order though. I don't know what came first. But yeah, it's gonna be a while for the other classes for Lancelot. It might as well be fun, like if you're Bo, just to build a twin to use it. Like, it could be fun. You never know. But I'd say, like, while everyone's farming this stuff now, because, you know, if all the sword users are farming it, like I was saying, which is the majority class, you might as well get with the sword users and farm up your divine spirit incenses now, because later, like, they just won't be here. But, I don't know. I can say it a million times, but some people won't. Some people, whatever. It's all up to you. Because you can get all the stuff later, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're missing a lot of stuff. We don't have Sanzo yet. We don't have Phoenix. We don't have a lot of things. At all. But yeah, the Yozuro Limited Cat is still here. Are any good Vanguards coming out? A lot of good Vanguards are coming out. But in my perspective, it's like, okay, I have 150 Mia. I have, like, a lot of other Vanguards that are decent that I can fall back on. Like, Lancelot's really good. Usuki Kenshin is really good. Ho-Oh is goddamn amazing. And she's actually Ho-Oh in English. I thought it was Phoenix, but it said Ho-Oh. I was reading something that said Ho-Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Ho-Oh is, like, Bay, OP, strong as all balls. So... Satan was good. I haven't seen her. Like, was Satan a support character, or was she just, like, there? Because I know she gives you stuff. I don't really know all that much about her. I know that she has, like, a Neon Korapon thing that's filled with lots of goodies that are awesome. So, but yeah, the ticket's easier to get now, so it's 50, not 75. So you only have to spend, like, 200 to get it, not 240 bucks, probably. One thing that's been in the game that I don't talk about often is the skill set card box 1 for medals. This box has a chance of giving you skill set card 10. And skill set card 10, like if you were really ambitious about this, skill set card 10, oh, they're both assists? Okay. I know Gaku was, I didn't know much about Satan. Skill set card 10 is like, this is your Lance of Flames, your Call of the Lightning, your Waterbound Blade. This is all that stuff in rank 7. It's been out for a while, but we don't talk about it a lot because I say, well, if you don't have your fuse yet, and you might not have your Tempest recipe, like you might as well save up your medals. Who's better, Valkyrie or Izuna Tri-Tails? In my opinion, Valkyrie is way better. Valkyrie can do consistent like 20 mils with Rockets and Spear if you're using her right. Like Valkyrie is awesome. I really like Valkyrie. I don't use her that often, but when I need like pure holy damage and invincibility frames out the ass, like I would sooner use Valkyrie. But they are different elements, yeah. Like Izuna Tri-Tail is more wind and fire and other things. Oh yeah. Well, Kenshin, she does insane damage and she's got what, like ice, flash, or retribution? Like it's beautiful. Like I've seen her fight. I saw a video where a JP guy was fighting the horse, the wind horse with her. I think it was either wind or the, I don't know which horse it was. But you bought 3 of these cards and got shit on? Oh my god. Wow. But yeah, this is an option. This weekend with Fever, I'm going to be trying to farm my Tempest recipe too, so if I get my Tempest recipe, I'm like making like 2 fused. But if I can't get my Tempest recipe and I get all the marbles and shit, I'm just going to buy it. Because it's going to suck. But yeah, I just want to bring note to these skill card boxes. They're pretty cool. They've been here for a while, but I never talk about them. Oh, Brody, I gotta ask you a question then. So I was looking at all the old updates for PC in a while, and like I was trying to look at the progression of how we go, and when they introduced the Daruma skills, so like Lance of Flames, Waterbound Blade, all that stuff you can get from the Point Daruma, it listed that Lance of Flames was a rank 3 skill. Is that true? Like, I never knew it was a rank 3 skill. Because when I look at it, it says some skills are like 2 to 4, and I trust the page is inaccurate, as Cybersteps pages are always inaccurate. But it said like Lance of Flames was a rank 3. Like, I would just get a billion of those. Like, I don't know. Because I saw it there, and me and Eva were talking about it, and we're like, hey, this is like a lance, this is a rank 3. Is this true? And we're like, I don't know. I'm saving up my points for Flame Lance. I don't know. So I don't know if anyone's ever had experience with that, but I just read it on the update notes that it was a rank 3 to 4 or 5 or whatever, rank 3 to 6. So, because I mean, Water Dragon exists rank 3 to 7. So if it's just a fire thing, they might have just done the coding like that. Be like, well, there is a rank 3. And the same thing with like Reign of Judgment. I don't really know. I don't know if it was Reign of Judgment or not, but it was something. Issei Hyodo, that's my man. You've never seen a rank 3? Okay. Cause like you can go back on the page to like when they brought those in, that update, and it's like this exists rank 3. I'm like, I don't know. No, that is bad. I have a rank 4 that I'm saving for my Supreme, I guess, because, you know, everything else can take forever. I have a rank 4 that I have I'm going to use. Because if we could get rank 3s, that'd be lit. But I doubt it. I really doubt it. So this has been a really fun video. I'm loving the support. I'm loving the conversations. So they said that once they fix reward up, they'll do things. Yeah, they screw up everything. Like, we have not had an update where something hasn't gone wrong since, like, Bugs. I guess Bugs was pretty good. Bugs worked. But I feel like I already forgot what bad things happened. Like, ugh. What's this about Sublime? Trading Sublimes? I'm saying I wish we could. Because then I'd get my stuff. I'd give people, like, all the stuff. Like, my sublimes do not pan out very well. Crashing. Oh no, we're in Onigashima! We can't be in Onigashima! No, we'll crash! No, you're right! Holy shit! We can't be in Onigashima! Oh my god. Ah. Like, that's another bug. Like, if you're doing your storage in Onigashima, and you're just standing there, you will crash. You will crash all day, every day. Poison Fang Sublime. What are the rewards in Reward Up Dungeons? Yeah, it would most likely be, like, if you were on Hell, Gargoyle, you would get, like, a guaranteed marrow. Honestly, I can't tell you, because I haven't done it. Causing broke. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, Onigiri is like their bigger cash cow. I just wanted to come here so I don't crash. Because I've done that so much. I'll just be standing in Onigashima, like, doing PlayStation messages, and it's just like blue screen shows up. Yeah, it's probably not guaranteed, yeah. Like, since you've got experience with it, how common is Hellhorn from Glacie's Reward Up? Like, because today's supposed to be Glacie's Ward Up Day, but it's broken. We can't do it. And I would, like, bust through, like, a bajillion energy restores till I got my Hellhorns. Like, I have... What's the drop rate like? Because, like, we all refused to, like, farm it before. Yeah, Dragonark can give you... I've seen people get jewels in Dragonark. It's really cool. I've seen, like, some video. It's not common. It doesn't even drop veteran weapons. Just a bunch of Magatama. Fuck. Fuck. Ah! Fuck. That's not what I want to hear. Every day I do reward up runs. I got one? Well, okay. Oh, jewels, yeah. What's a Hellhorn? That's a really good question. A Hellhorn is... It's a frozen Hellhorn. Yeah, what's a Hellhorn? So, a frozen Hellhorn is Glacie's super rare drop that on the wiki it says like 5%. But in my heart, it says it doesn't exist. Yet my friend Lyra has one. But it is a material. You need 3 of them to make the Lancelot weapon. And you need 1 of them to make Odin. And you need 1 of them to make Fallen Star. And you need 3 for each Lancelot weapon. So, Reward Up Glacies is very, very importante. What time is it in the day, actually? Oh, wow, it's 2:45. It is 2:45. Whew. A lot of ground covered in this video. I like this. I like just having these talk newsy videos, talking with the fam. You only got 1 and that's from the gotchas? Oh yeah, those are good. You had better luck with Frozen Hellhorn than Lunar Spirit Seal? Wow. Like, could you compare it to Oni Mode Palace? Cause like, Oni Mode Palace, I've gotten like 7 Lunar Spirit Seals from it. Cause like, it's pretty easy and consistent. Does it not drop from Echigo or Elder? What? What? No. It's Glacie's Typhoon that drops it, not normal Typhoon. We'd be farming the fuck out of Sato. Huh, I'd be seal attacking his ass. It's a different Typhoon. Like, if I could open my Bestiary and my game doesn't crash, I'll show you. Bestiary. Hey, my game didn't crash. This is a Nurk. It shows you the field boss? I didn't know it showed you field boss. Oh. I didn't know that. Name. Glacie's Typhoon. Alright. So if Hellhorns are a possibility, if they fix the game today, I will like bust out some Hellhorn farm. Like, I have energy restores. Momotaro the Slasher, oh my god. So, where is he? Glacie's Typhoon. So Glacie's Typhoon, Winds of Rage, Frozen Hellhorn. In And this drop is crazy. Like, my buddy Suzaku popped 300% and restored throughout the entirety of them on Glacies and got like nothing. He got like literally nothing. So, but all you need to do is put double lance and flame skills in a Nova. You could drain hell. Yeah, pretty much. If it helps. I like Vanguards. They're fun. But yeah, that's a frozen Hellhorn. My buddy has one, so he could legit make Odin, but like he doesn't want to make Odin because he's like Axe and he's like, this weapon is weird. And Odin reward up, we don't know if that's coming or not. So that's another thing to talk about. That's another thing to talk about. So on our update page, now I'm assuming it's because we get updated more than what they say, but Magaton prayer helps. If you have PCs broken, mags, you can use double fire Himono, I guess. Is your luck with seals? Yeah. I was like, what was I saying? I forget. Yeah, Odin has reward up. So, like, in our, because we get update, like, we get stuff before we're supposed to get it, but the patch notes from Cyberstep are like the old patch notes. So, in their list of reward up dungeons, it was not the same as PC. It said, like, basically just Gargoyles, Dragon Arcs, Glacies, Abyss, and Narlethatep were all reward up. So, once you get a Hellhorn, I suggest you build the Earth weapons so you can better farm Glacies. I guess, yeah. But I mean, you've already got it. But yeah, Earth is a great weapon. But the update page didn't actually say Logos, and the update page didn't say Logos reward up and Odin reward up. So I'm really curious to see if we actually have those or not. Because if we have Odin reward up, that's great. Like, that's how I feel about it. But as of right now, we still don't know if we're going to have Logos reward up or Odin reward up yet. So that's something to consider. I'm a little tired here. I didn't get much sleep last night, like I said. We don't have the Ryu dungeon? What? Because they said we got the Ryu dungeon. I didn't look for it, honestly, I didn't. I feel like if I go to town, I'm going to crash, because I've been playing this game for an hour. But, I thought it was like a daily dungeon or something. One more Hellhorn for Fallen Star? Cool. Oh, it's only on Saturday. There you go. There you go. You jinxed it. It's Logos reward up today, Oro. Why? Wait, I thought Logos is on Friday. And the Ryu's only the weekend. Okay, so we can't check for that yet, but I'm pretty sure it would still fail. Has anyone tried, like, just normal daily? Like, for Idama and stuff? Like, are those bugged too? Like, I haven't tried it because I don't want to waste my energy on it with Lancelot stuff, so... Does anyone know? My phone's ringing again, but I'm not answering it because I'm doing a video. It's the JP server. More than 12 hours ahead of you. I guess. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, they work? Okay. Alright, so daily. Those dailies work, but the reward ups don't work. Okay. Alright. Is Glacies harder than the Arcs? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, I know I got a phone call, man. Always do. So yeah. What else can we talk about? Because this is a really good stream. We got lots of people here. Hey, he isn't as long as you backstrike? Yeah, backstrike really helps. Like, I use that a lot now. Another thing I gotta say is I use these Twin Blades of Agony to steel attack all the Lancelot stuff. But the Kappas are immune to slice, and it makes me cry. On JP, it's Sunday? What? It's Nichiobi? I don't even know what it's called. In Japanese. On JP, it's Sunday. How could it be Sunday? Oh, you mean a different day? Oh, you did daily for your Excalibur because you're lazy! Okay, people are asked about that too. Okay, so where do you get those weapons? One, you just go to the wiki and look it up. But second, what was I gonna say? You get like, you just gotta farm Seiryu Grotto, Byakko Cavern, and the Ghetto Maro's hideout in Kyoto, and you'll get all your stuff. Can I help you with the lizard armor? I can't, because when I'm doing the video, right now I don't want to farm anything because I know I'm going to crash if I go anywhere because I've been on for like a couple hours. I'd probably DC or something, so I'm just going to wait here. But, like we can farm lizard armor after, but I might be busy pretty soon. Lizard armor drops. It's, oh my god. Lizard armor is pretty great. I was supposed to look at my sublimes and I forgot, but I had to leave because I could crash at Onigashima at any given time. So hopefully that's like the mysteries, right? So we don't know if Reward Up Logos or Odin is coming, but we really just need that ASAP maintenance. They said that once they figure out how to fix things, they'll put the maintenance through ASAP. So hopefully that happens sometime today. And if it does, I'll stream some Glaciers farming. If not, then I'm not making my weapon this weekend. I'll probably have all the recipes and shit, though. I probably wouldn't even care about Lancelot on Fever. But there is Fever! Like, guys, we're not talking about Fever! Like, Fever's coming! I didn't even mention it in the title because I forget about it. But Fever is Saturday and Sunday. Like, Fever is happening. So 75%, 2 days, lots of stuff to farm. 120 Elizabeth, holy shit. So Elizabeth's always been like hanging around like the average levels. Now they're getting in there. Is your water dragon sublime? No, it's a Ogi. They're all Ogis. Where does the British crystal drop? British crystal is it drops right over here. It's only for the English servers though. It's only for English servers. So if you're playing on JP, you're not going to get it. I think it's only for English and EU, I'm not sure. But British crystal, go into this dungeon on like normal hell and you'll get it. No problem. Like I've gotten a bunch. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you'll get the stuff. I mean, I can translate the wardings chart from the Taiwan in-depth guide. Hey, Hatsune Miku. What's the max level for Onigiri? 130. Yeah, page 1. Whatever it is. You know, don't go into normal Abu Forest, okay? Like, just don't do that. That's pretty cool. I mean, most people know it by now. I should be killing these Kijimunas. I'm wasting so much time. Oh well. You're doing page 2. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. But I've gotten like every drop so far pretty easily. Like really quickly, I think I said it before, but this stuff is in the first dungeon, page 1. This is first dungeon, page 3. Like Abu Forest, page 1, or page 1 and 1, yeah, or page 2, whatever it is. British Flora. I believe this is Daiku Cave, or this is Daiku Cave Hard, and the Cave of Dreams Hard. This is the Cave of Dreams stuff, and Daiku Cave, and this is Lizard Armor. You get it everywhere. Twin needs Blue Fang Blade Sublime, like Flash Retribution with 3 in it. Oh my god. Calm down. You just figured it out? Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. It's pretty simple. Like, you just run the dungeons. Like, it's not hard. But yeah, that's something we need to test, like we were saying earlier, is if it's better to just use a boost and do the 5 energy dungeons, or if it's better just to do the 10 energy dungeons, like the hard or the normal. Because hell doesn't really matter, you just get like a mail chest at the end. It's not worth a damn. Like I've never gotten any good reward at all in there, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. What is that symbol under his head? Thirsty. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. So there is no new story update aside from Lancelot. So people have been asking about that. It's like, is there story? There's not going to be story for a long time. It's all just going to be a bunch of little events and warding things that will come about. I'll never calm down, not until they get rid of Poison Fang Sublime. Ugh. Poison Fang Sublime. I guess I could show the Sublimes that I have now, like my bad luck. Because I guess it's in my inventory. Yeah, you're not going to get a lot from the... Well, if you do the Abu Forest on Hell, you'll get a lot. Like, you'll get about 30 or... I want to say, like, 30 a run. They come very quickly. For their assist skills? Reign of Judgment Sublime, though? That's a really good skill. Yeah, so, like, my bad luck with Sublimes. What are Sublimes even called? I don't even know. I have 1 Fujin Raijin, 2 Crimson Rays, 2... I've had like 4 of these cards, or 3 of these cards, 3 Nether Illusion Traps, 4 Fujin Circle Dances, 4 Dark Tornadoes, 2 Crimson Blasts, 4 Endless Slashes, and 4 Aerial Blasts and 1 Restriction. And I've only ever gotten mine once. And I've gotten 5 Azure Thunders. Oh, they give you like added buffs, those skills. I looked them up the other day. Wait, why am I the party leader? He hit damage cap at Eldritch hard. Cool. Is that an L? Is that Elizabeth again? Yeah. I really feel like I've run out of things to talk about. Because I really just wanted to like be like, hey, PSA, patch notes coming, or patch is on the way, fever is coming, all this stuff. They shut down the servers for 9.5 hours and there was no maintenance. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Or there was no compensation. I mean, what do you need compensation for? The game works again. Like, if it was like a day, then I'd understand. But if it was like just 9-8 hours, whatever. Oh, it was weekly maintenance? Oh, what? Well, okay, that's weird. For us, it's usually like 3-4 hours. I guess another thing I talk about is that Lancelot weapons all come with a unique skill. I don't know how good they are, but that's something to consider. They have a really high skill force. When I get mine, I'm gonna throw Water Dragon 7 on it and see what happens. If it eats it, then I'm just gonna have triple Water Dragon. If it doesn't, then it's leaving it like that. That's how it's gonna go for me. Alright. Well, I think I've said everything and everything. This has been a great stream. I loved having you guys on. You guys were great conversation. We have 21 people just listening to me. I'm not even doing anything. It's beautiful. This time it said it was 6 hours, went to 8. I mean, it's whatever. They're not gonna do that. Cybercep's too poor. Anyway, cheaper step. Huh. Alright, so I think I'm done for now. I'm gonna go wash up, get ready for the day. Like, login's in an hour, so that's what I'm saving my energy for. Is that login is in an hour. What do you mean, oh wait, what's up? What am I waiting for? They rewarded us with fever? Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, they did. That they did. They said, oh yeah, we're having fever this weekend. I remember that. You know, if you think that's bad, PS4 hasn't had a fever in 3 months. Hi, Mr. Gamer. Give me a Vanguard gacha ticket? Nah. I have one, but I'm holding on to it. I don't really know what to use it for. Also, Lancelot is not in the Legendary gacha. She is not there. Do not roll your ticket expecting to get her. You're gonna get everything but her. I mean, you, like, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting out of here. It's been a pleasure having you guys here. And if we get any more news, like reward up comes, expect some more streams of that. But in the meantime, I'll probably just be doing what's good with this warding. Well, reward up just doesn't work. Like, you get stuff you need for Lancelot stuff. But I am getting off now, High Mage, so hopefully you could like rewatch the stream or whatever, have it on while you're playing and just listening. And you know, maybe your answers will be there, because I'm pretty sure I've answered everything at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. You've been a great audience, and I hope your farming goes well. I might stream my login runs for, what are these things called? Lancelot dungeons. I like farming the stuff on login. Really easy way to get good drops. You know, that's probably how it's gonna go. If reward up does not come today, I'm not farming Lancelot on fever. I'm not. Like, I'm not. But I'll probably be doing a lot of seeds and Lacus Mortis for Kotsukiyami and Tempest farming. That's what I'm doing this fever weekend. So if you guys are doing that stuff, we may team up. Might not. But yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I'm also working on making some funny little Onigiri memes to post on my Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, or if you don't, like, if you follow me, great. If you don't, it's whatever. But I'm gonna post like just some basic little meme stuff I was thinking of. So if you like that stuff, be on the lookout. So yeah, that's enough rambling. I need someone to just kick me off, so I'm getting off. See you guys later.